Hello everyone. I've actually chosen to take 10 minutes to show you around, to show you actually what is happening in the background in our rooms and actually in the expansion. Here we got the alpha room, and the alpha room just got harvested around, I think it was 4 or 5 days ago, and it's already been cleaned and set up ready for the next grow. Let's take a look inside. I'm pretty sure that every one of you can hear that it's kind of loud in here, and you can hear the music. The music is being actually played to keep up the positive vibration for the flowers so they can actually grow a lot happier and a lot faster and bigger. As you can see, as I already mentioned, this is actually the starting point where we start the small baby plants actually. And to actually go into detail, what I want to show you everyone here is as people keep asking me, here we got actually these white cables, and these white cables are actually, let's say, the path to the plant in which the water, nutrition, vitamins and minerals are being delivered to the plant so it can grow faster, bigger and bring very nice harvests and buds. So as said before, 3 days have been actually used to clean up the whole room and to set up the whole grow for a new beginning and for the next harvest. And let's get to the next room. I think here is enough to actually show you what is the beginning. The next room is actually a lot more, let's say, amusement inside, as you're going to see how it looks at the last stage of our growth. Right, so here we are in our hallway. Here we are in our hallway. The right side we got some technical rooms which actually control everything from the grows, watering and actually growing. So here's the beta room. Beta room is now in the best phase actually to have a look at it, and this is actually the last phase and the last stage of a cannabis plant. We are now in the last week of the flowering stage of our lovely plants. You can see multiple genetics over here. You see the smaller ones. You see the smaller ones with like bigger buds, and you can see here actually another genetic that is actually a lot bigger and taller. I want to say, as before, this is the last stage, and in the next 7 days it's going to be harvested. After then we're going to be looking at the curing phase, which I'm going to show you in the next room. I think you can still hear here as they're having another sort of music in the last stage. Let's get to the curing room. I'm just actually trying to bring you as effective as possible so you can see actually what is going on in the background of our growing rooms. So here we are again in our hallway storage room over here, and we're passing now through the actually hallway. On the left side we got the mother plants, but first of all I'm gonna show you the mother plants so you can actually see how it starts and where actually the big babies that actually produce these small ones. On the left side you can see, let's say, these are the middle mother plants, as in the background are the big ones, which I'm going to show you very soon. Here on the left side you can see the small baby plants which actually are being set up in our plant spots. As you can see, these are the ones, so I can show you more closer, as everyone is asking, are they real? What is happening? Is it a real plant? That's why I got only one glove on, so I can show you it's real, it's a plant, it's growing, and it could be yours, of course. So here in the background in the rooms you can see actually the big mother plants from which actually are, the baby plants produced and cloned. So as you can see here, multiple genetics. Here we got a thinner plant, here we got the bigger plant, actually a more tougher one, I'd say. And to keep it short, so don't take a lot of time of yours, I'd like to show you now the curing room, and afterwards I'd like to show you what's actually the most important part here, why I'm actually doing this. The new rooms, how are they being set up and how far are we actually with them? As you can see, here we have our beloved next rooms, and this is actually the first room, and it's called the Charlie room. As many of you are actually waiting, what is happening with the Charlie and the other rooms, and I'm pretty sure you can already see a lot of things have already been done. You can see the walls, you can see the setup for the ventilation. Show the camera up exactly, and we are just waiting for the ventilation, but I'm not going to go too much into detail. It's going to happen very soon. You can see the rocks over here, and I'm going to show you in the next room, but over there you can actually see the lights are being prepared. The floor is set up. My partners were here in February, and I've got some pictures and videos shown from these rooms. They haven't been this far, and I'm pretty sure that I don't have to go into detail. I'm pretty sure every one of you can see that here is a lot of things being in process and being processed and actually transformed in a real grow room. But let's get to the next room so you can see actually how far this one is in regards to the others. This is going to be actually the first room that's going to start in the beginning of August. And here we got the Delta room, very important. Delta room over here, you can see the rugs again. And as well as in the room before, we got the floor set up, ventilation settings as well being prepared. And here you can see actually those lights I've been talking about. These are actually fluence lights, and not everyone can actually get to these lights because they're actually been sent from another continent, and our vision and idea and whole company isn't that easy to copy at all. Let's get to the last room to show you what is being set up there, and afterwards I'm going to show you actually how big we're expanding in the next upcoming months in the company. We're going to go to the upper floor. But I said, echo, last room for the first floor. Down here, you can see it here again, it's a bit less processed actually with the upgrading of the room, preparation, everything, but you can see again, floor is being done. Floor is being done, the walls are being prepared, all the cables, all the setups are ready actually. And here again, I'd like to go close again to our fluence lights because lights are everything in this industry. Lights good, flowers good, of course, CBD good. Very important. Let's get to the upper floor. All right. So as I already said, I'm going to show you our expansion of the whole facility, and here we are actually. This is one of the main rooms up here in the upper floor, and I'm going to show you the other one, but actually the camera can go around and actually show you how big it is going to be. It's actually amazing, and with that said, we are pretty much going to be the biggest company in distributing medical cannabis in Swiss, and I want to tell you we're now standing here on a space of around 4,500 square meters of offices, meeting rooms, and grow rooms. And as you can see, this big room is going to be actually set up pretty easy explained. We're going to have a hallway through the middle of this big room. On the left and on the right side, we're going to have all those growing rooms. But I'm going to speed up a bit so the camera can actually catch up with all the space around here. And over here, we got the next big room that is going to be set up as well, literally the same as this one. We're going to have a big hallway through the middle here, as it's been explained to me. I'd say for everyone that is actually interested in seeing all this and participating with us, joining us in the expansion in our vision, I'd say everyone to come over here, set up a meeting with Severin Amweg and with the rest of the company to have a look at all this. I'd say, camera, show the people again how big we are and what is gonna be the expansion of Cannerald. Again, 4,500 square meters. Again, hallway, grow rooms on the left and on the right. And all this is actually being sold already by now. And to keep it actually very, let's say, simple, what we can actually expect, when is it going to start, is going to be end of Q4 this year. But I like to say my partners and everyone who is actually questioning me, because I know how hard of a work it is to expand all this and prepare and set up. I'm always saying beginning of 2021 is going to be the year, going to be actually the start of the whole facility. And with that said, I'd like to thank you for your time. And remember, if you want to see all this, set up a meeting as well as I do. Every 3 months I'm here. I'd love that everyone could actually see with their eyes what we can actually see here. Thank you very much for your time, and see you soon.